So I'll be starting with this MAC and the Lay and Low. I'm going to go ahead and put that on my eyelids. Okay, so all I'm doing here is just dabbing all my paint pot everywhere in my lid to get that starting for the shadows. And here is the famous Huda Beauty palette. As you can see, there is a lot of shimmers, matte colors, and as well, you can also see there is a lot of like fall type of colors. So we'll go ahead and see how I like it at the end. I'm gonna take that henna color right there, kind of reddish, brownish. I'm gonna put that with my Morphe brush on the top of the cut crease. And once I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and keep blending until I see that diffuse. But one tip, girls, that I really want to suggest is that whenever y'all do apply the shadows, you just want to make sure that you set your after you prime it, you want to set it with a loose powder. And here I'm taking this Morphe brush as well, and that one's just clean, so like that I can just blend the edges out. You don't want to put any more product on it, you just want to blend it out as well as you go. And then I'm going to take the color Sandalwood, and I'm going to go into the same area with the same Morphe brush I was using it the first time, and I'm just going to go ahead and continue blending with that color as well. And all you do is just blend, blend, blend. Then I'm going to go in with this Blessed shadow, foil shadow, and I'm going to try to do it with this synthetic brush, kind of like just padded motions. But one thing I did notice, guys, is that by using a brush, it doesn't really pigment it that much, pressed on your lid. So I'm not sure if it's just me, or if you guys have already tried this palette, let me know what is the best way. But as you can see throughout the video, I'm going to go ahead and prefer it and use my finger on it. And that's the only downside about it, that if you use this palette and you want to use your brush, it's not going to work very well. On here, I'm also going to use another Morphe brush, and I'm going to go ahead and use this cocoa color, which is kind of a little bit darker, and I'm going to go ahead and use that on the kind of like in between of the foil eyeshadow and as well the colors, so like that it could be a little more intense on there. So I'm just going to keep going back and forth on it. And once you have that perfect kind of deepen kind of type shape, then you just want to keep doing it until you blend it out. And if you want to add more to it, you can. And this palette, I can't say much. I think it can work with a lot of things. If you are a makeup artist, I'm not so sure if you are gonna like it. I did have one of my friends, and she says that she does not recommend that for a makeup artist, just for this sanitary purposes. That it's kind of like diffuse the purposes of using a brush. But if you want to buy it for your own self, by all means, go ahead and do so. And here I'm just going back with that same first brush Morphe that I was using for the colors on the top to go ahead and keep blending that with that cocoa shadow as well. And then I noticed there that it wasn't showing as much, so then this is where I grabbed, and I grabbed 24K with my finger. As you can see how much more pigmented it is with just your finger, and I want to go ahead and did that with my finger all around it. And yeah, guys, it looks pretty nice once you apply it with your finger, but like I mentioned earlier, I'm not so quite sure about a brush. So I went back in with that same brush. I'm going to go ahead and diffuse that all together, bring it all together to complement it. And then I'm going to go in and clean that bottom part where, as you can see, I had the mess. Then I'm going to go in and tightline with a city color black just on the top, so like that it can blend in whenever I apply my falsies. And here I'm going to do my tattoo liner, not really tattoo, but my wing liner. And I'm just going to go ahead and use it as normal, just wing it out. Now I'm gonna go ahead and use my Tarte Curl Lashes curler. I'm sorry. I'm gonna curl them with my lashes, and then I'm gonna go in with my telescopic L'Oreal mascara, and I'm gonna go ahead and just put a couple of coats in there just to go ahead and prepare them for my falsies. The falsies I'll be going in and using my lash adhesive is from Allure. You get that at Sephora, and they are from Coco in style Queen Bee. As you can see, I'm putting the lash adhesive on the kind of in the middle, so I'm gonna go in with a normal way of putting lashes on. Now, if you want to see any more tutorials on how to apply lashes, go ahead and go into my old YouTube channel. I mean, my old YouTube video where you can also see how I apply them, and you can also try to apply them underneath and also on top. Now for my under eye area, I'm gonna go back in with henna, and I'm gonna go in with this Morphe brush, and also I'm gonna mix it up with maniether. Is it maniether, something like that. And I'm just gonna go ahead and do that all under my eye and smoke it out with those two colors. And the brush I'm using is the one that I was using for Cocoa to intensify my crease on it, and that is perfect for an under eye. And as you can see the difference between applying just with your finger and not applying it. Alrighty you guys, so this is the final look, and this is after doing my full face, and this is both eyes, full face on glam, lip already done. So yeah, my thoughts on the whole palette is it's okay. For the price it's not good, but I would suggest you give it a shot. So I hope you likes this look and hope you like my video. Give it a thumbs up if you want to see more of me, and comment down below, like it and share, and I'll see you next time. And also don't forget to follow me on my social media. Give it a likes, guys. Thank you. Bye bye.